Look, every time you put out a film, your mind racks up all the potential negatives, all the forces against you, right?
With the release of Avatar Fire and Ash just weeks away, director James Cameron admitted that he's nervous about the film's box office prospects. After the first Avatar made $2.9 billion at the box office in 2009, James shot the follow-ups, plural, the second and third film, at the same time. So it's hard for him to really, decipher how much each sequel costs to make.
It is one metric ton of money, which means that we have to make 2 metric tons of money.
Yes.
To make a profit.
But not really, James. If we're talking just Disney making back the money that they put into Avatar 2 and 3, Avatar The Way of Water came out in 2022 and made $2.3 billion at the box office. I don't know how much it cost to make those two movies, but let's say it was $500 million, $600 million. That's still a profit of $1.7 billion. You could not release Avatar Fire and Ash, and yeah, Disney still made a profit of $1.7 billion on their investment.
I have no doubt in my mind that this movie will make money.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, does it make enough money to justify doing it again?
Yeah, so that's a different conversation. If Avatar Fire and Ash ends up making a lot less than The Way of Water, and it's a terrible movie, then yeah, Disney might, reassess investing another, $500 million in making Avatar 4 and 5, because yeah, they might be a little more nervous about making, a return on it. Those two movies have already been scheduled for release in 2029 and 2031. And James might be regretting the decision of announcing Avatar 4 and 5 already, because he thinks that audiences just might see this, Fire and Ash, as another Avatar movie.
Sequelitis. People tend to dismiss sequels, unless it's the third Lord of the Rings film and you want to see what happens to everybody, which in my mind, this is the culmination of a story arc. But that may not be how the public sees it.
I mean, audiences liked Avatar The Way of Water. They gave it an A on CinemaScore, and it's at 92% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. It got a Best Picture nomination. See, as well, like movies, you have to assume that people would be interested in seeing another installment, especially because The Way of Water ended setting up a big battle.
I can't save my family by running. This is where we make our stand.
Like James said, yeah, I guess as a director, you think of the worst possible scenario, that no one's going to come, no one's going to show up. But yeah, come on, James.
If this is where it ends, cool. I've been in Avatar land for 20 years. Mm-hmm. Actually 30 years, because I wrote it in 95, right? But I wasn't working continuously on it for those first 10 years. There was a brief flurry of interest in 95, and then everybody said, you're out of your mind, and I shelved it for 10 years, and then we got serious in 2005.
But if by some freak scenario, the Fire and Ash bombs at the box office,
and we will find another way.
James still has a way of getting his planned story for Avatar 4 and 5 out there.
And I'll write a book.
I don't think Fire and Ash will make as much as The Way of Water, just because, yeah, at this point, you're just working with the audience that you have. And so, yeah, I think, yeah, is everybody going to go that saw The Way of Water? No, probably not. You're not going to get new viewers at this point. So, yeah, likely it's going to make a little bit less.
If there's something you can do, then you must do it.
And, yeah, when ticket pre-sales started last week, yeah, they weren't as strong as The Way of Water for the first 24 hours. But, yeah, it's still on track to open with, like, $100 million. And once again, The Way of Water made $2.3 billion, even if, by some amazing scenario, that Fire and Ash, when he makes half of that, it still makes $1.1 billion. Like, in no scenario is this movie not going to make a
2 metric tons of money.
And remember, Disney also opened Avatar Land in 2017, so another Avatar movie in 2029 and another one in 2031. Yeah, helps keep that attraction current and relevant and attracts people to the parks. So yeah, it goes beyond just the theatrical gross. So, James, you're making Avatar 4 and 5. You made your digital bed. Now you gotta lay in it. What do you think? Is there any reason to be concerned with Fire and Ash's prospects at the box office?